Well, we are done with the first game of the LCS 2024 Summer Split. I am joined right now by Inspired to talk a little bit about it. Inspired, I know you guys were able to pick up a win. Previously, that would have been enough. Now there's 3 games, and unfortunately, it was not enough. But what was it like for you playing that best of 3 match just now?
I mean, we will go home after the first game.
Yeah, I mean, that's true, that's true.
Honestly, it was very exciting. I really liked it. After we lost first game, it's not like you instantly go home. You still get to go on stage and play another one. You are like already warmed up a bit and can play the game again. So it kind of feels like playoff series, like honestly. Like usually when I played LCS, I had way more fun in playoff series than in regular season. But today it was really fun to play on stages overall because it took us like 3 games. There's a lot of game to play. I don't know. Honestly, I really like the change, but it's a bit frustrating that we play everyone only once. So like right now, we might face Steel in playoffs, or we might not face them again for the rest of the year.
Entire year, yeah. In 2025, you'll face Team Liquid, maybe.
So that's like a little bit annoying, but it's true. I think I like this change.
Yeah. Take me into the series, because I just talked to APA. He was saying like, after that first game, we felt like we played pretty poorly, and we just felt like it was a bad game for both sides. Maybe. What was all of that like from your perspective?
From my perspective, thinking about it, it felt like we didn't realize when we were stronger than enemies, and we didn't really take fights. I feel like in scrims we like to take fights, like as 2 people try to make some play, or 3 people try to make some play, or people go for individual plays. And today, especially in first game, I felt like we wanted to group too much, and we were only willing to fight when we actually grouped as 5, which I think is not the greatest way to play, because I could tell that Team Liquid was fake pressuring us a lot, like CoreJJ was walking wherever he wanted, and then I was like kind of scared of going on him, or some other players of us were scared of going on him, and yeah, we only looked for like 5v5 team fights, which I think shouldn't be the case. I think we should be trying to use our spells like more of cooldown and try to look for our engages, like when people split up and stuff like that. And I think that's why the game 1 should have been a stomp. I think we should have lost really hard, and they should cleanly close it out, but then they made mistakes, so it became a banger. And other than that, I'm not sure how was the games going, because I need to review them, but I feel like Team Liquid was just playing way better on tempo, like they were resetting and playing together on side lane, while we were always a little bit behind, and then we were in the awkward position because we either had to trade while behind in tempo, so they're already hitting our tower, or go and defend the tower, which is always not good for you because you're just defending while they are taking space on the map. So I felt like they were just faster everywhere, but I have to review that to see what caused that problem.
What has it been like working with Quad? Because I think a lot of people have been curious to see how he will do. I know in the past he's had some stage jitters, so what has it been like working with him?
I like working with him. He's like a big playmaking mid laner. He can play a lot of champs, and even when he's playing like a farming champs and he has TP up, he always thinks about how he can impact the game and how he can, like, if there is no objectives, he's thinking about just forcing enemy summoners in like free time, which is really helping to play. He's not scared to try some plays, and sometimes backfires, but sometimes he's making a game-winning plays for us. So I'm happy playing with him, and I think he will show that he is a great player.
Yeah. Over the course of the end of Spring Split to now, the community has decided that FlyQuest are the villains of the league, led I think prominently by you and Darth Whippo, maybe as the ultimate villains.
Yeah.
What has that been like for you? Do you see a lot of animosity? Do you like that you guys have been cast in this way? What is it like for you?
I mean, it for sure gives me more fun playing, because I know if I lose, people will be happy, and if I win, everyone will be like, but he said that. So that's pretty funny. And it doesn't really affect me. I don't know why people are making so big deals out of it. Like me and Jensen, like our friends, we were playing together, and I think after MSI, like coaching staff, players, everyone decided that we need some fresh, like, change to be a fresh team. And honestly, I was not even sure about the change, because I think playing with Jason was nice, but that decision was made. Our coaching staff, our management decided that they think we'll do better with Quad. I'm obviously gonna follow the decision. I think it can work out, and I'm gonna do my best right now to make it work. So.
Have you had any conversations with FlyQuest staff where they're like, hey man, we're supposed to be the good team. We care about plants and the environment and doing nice things and having friendly mascots. And now we've become the villains. What are you doing? You have to go out there and be really nice to people?
I think it's better to be like that because now people talk more about us, so
Yeah.
that's good. And other than that, I still don't think we did anything like weird. Like I think just the fact that people are not really speaking out their minds, and we did, is caused that. And I like it. I don't know. It's
I mean,
chill.
I like it too. I'm very happy you guys
Yeah.
are doing this, and it's just been funny to see like some of the evil geniuses theme persist into.
Yeah,
into
everyone is
FlyQuest.
praying for our downfall now, so that's like chill.
Yeah. Okay, switching gears a little bit. One of the things that was funny, a very loud red truck drove by. One of the things that has been funny was the shortened downtime, because there were shortened downtimes
Yeah.
between best of ones, but like that was between switching teams. With this, I'm like, okay, they still are rushing out. They're eating a snack outside. They're doing all these things. What was it like between games as you're trying to figure out how to like quickly have the conversation and then get back on stage?
Yeah, you basically don't really analyze the game because there's not enough time. You just like think what was the biggest issue and like maybe something in the draft caused it, or maybe we were talking basically about what I said earlier, that I think we should be looking to make a bit more plays with our proactive abilities. So basically that was what we talked about after game 1. So I think we did better about it in game 2, like we were using our ults more of cooldown and trying to force fights. So yeah, basically you just don't have much time to talk. You have to find what you think was the most important issue and just talk about it a little bit and just forget about the game and go play next.
Is there any part of that is nice? I mean, I'm sure it would be nice to have more time to talk about these things, but also probably just keeps things moving really quickly.
Yeah, I think it's better for viewers' experience to make it quick. I think for me it's not a big deal if the break is longer or not. I kind of like it when it's quick. You just talk a little bit, go to bathroom quickly, and just play the next game.
Yeah. Very much switching gears. There was a bunch of stuff that came out this week about the future of LCS, CBLOL becoming a South Conference, us becoming North, all that type of thing. What was your opinion on that as a player?
Oh, I mean, it's very interesting. I didn't really dive that deep into it, but I saw that there might be like one more tournament.
There's
or
an
something.
extra international
Yeah.
event.
So
There's going to be matches between North and South. So,
I already said it to my teammates that I don't really care about the changes. As long as we are winning, we're gonna participate in the tournament, so that's gonna be good. And yeah, we'll just try to focus on playing the game and winning games. And like honestly, the changes that I read through are pretty good, I think. And we'll see how it ends up. But for me, anything that is new and exciting is a good change. So.
Are you excited about the idea of facing off against Brazilian teams to secure spots in these international
Why
events?
not? I think it's chill.
Yeah. I'm not saying it's not. It's just I was always very curious what players would think about it because obviously this is a huge difference. And I didn't know if you were going to be like, yeah, fuck this, I'm going back to LEC, I'm out. But yeah, no, it's cool to hear that players are enjoying or are so receptive
Yeah,
to the
I don't
changes.
think there's anyone that hates the changes.
Yeah.
That wouldn't make sense, honestly. I think it's just good.
Well, there's technically less spots for us at international
that's
events.
true. That's true. So if you are like a team that is aiming for first spot, then it's worse for you.
Yeah.
But I don't know. I'm aiming to win the LCS, so
Yeah, it's just just win it. It's easy.
just win it, and
Yeah,
the changes don't matter. The spot don't matter.
Awesome. Well, I think it's probably everything to talk to you about today. Is there anything you want to say to any of the fans out there?
I'm sorry for today's performance. I knew you guys expected maybe a bit more from us because obviously we came after bad performance of the Messiah and we're practicing hard now, trying to fix it, and it didn't work out as well as we wanted to, but I'll make sure to play even better next week.
Yeah, awesome. Thank you so much for the interview. For everyone else, you can check out the rest of my coverage of all things LCS right here on my YouTube channel.
Hey guys, Drew here. This is kind of awkward, but Travis forgot to film an outro, and then when I asked him about it, he said Lamau and sent me an 8-ball pool request. Don't really know what I'm supposed to do with that, but I took it as, I guess it's on me now. Follow his links down below. He's got some good links. Instagram, X, Twitter, whatever you want to call it. And please become a member if you are so inclined so that I can get paid and that and I can keep living here Because Travis gets mad when you don't become a member. He's really mad, and he knows which one of you are members and which ones aren't. So be careful.